Pakistan 0, India 8. A big 7-wicket loss and with 19.3 overs to spare. The humiliation goes only deeper for Pakistan when it comes to World Cup encounters against India. I mean, consider this, the lowest margin of victory when it comes to India versus Pakistan is just 29. That too when already everything was lost for Pakistan in 2011 during the semi-final in Mohali. Now, what is the excuse that Pakistan can get? What is the excuse that they might have dreamt of? Because remember, from 155 for 2, they collapsed 8 wickets for 36 runs. So much for that 36 trolling that they used to do to us when we lost in Adelaide. Now, after that, Pakistan's bowlers did not stand a chance as Rohit Sharma hit 86, which included 6 sixes and 6 fours. It was a thorough all-round dominance from India. And Pakistan will only be asking questions as to yet again, every 4 years, they are subject to this humiliation every single time they step on the field against India. But now, Mickey Arthur, the coach of the Pakistan cricket team, has given out a very weird statement. And this statement probably trumps up all other previous Pakistan excuses when you have to look at this. Because the statement that he made in the post-match press conference, it lacked logic, it lacked anything. Yet he sums it up with the fact that saying, oh, there is no excuse for it. But then why did he make that kind of a statement? You want to be intrigued as to what is the statement that Mickey Arthur made? Well, here it is. It didn't seem like an ICC event tonight. It seemed like a BCCI event. I didn't hear Dil Pakistan coming through the mics too often. I won't use this as an excuse. Really? In Ahmedabad, in India, who will want to play Dil Pakistan? And for whom? For the visiting team. I know that we are gracious hosts. I know that we pull our extra mile when we have to do Mehman Nawazi. But this is heights of Mehman Nawazi then. If you want to just say Dil Pakistan blaring at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. Really? It didn't seem like an ICC event tonight. It seemed like a BCCI event. This was the dig, that the special ceremony that was held. Now remember, the special ceremony featured all your Bollywood singers, it featured all your golden ticket holders, and they were present to witness the spectacle of an India versus Pakistan game. The ironical thing is that it was not telecast on TV, it was just a stadium only experience. Why? That is another question that the BCCI again throws the googly at. If you wanted to organize something very special, why have that event and why didn't you telecast it to the rest of the world? Just a stadium experience, in-house stadia experience. Really? Mickey Arthur either seems to have lost the plot when it is determining as to why Pakistan lost. Because as far as the atmosphere is concerned, why would they want to play Dil Pakistan at the Narendra Modi Stadium? There might be a foreground, there might be a background as to why Pakistan might have lost, or how do you describe the atmosphere. The question must have been pertaining to these two factors. It didn't seem like an ICC event tonight. It seemed like a BCCI event. On that particular aspect, maybe Mickey Arthur is slightly right on this. It didn't seem like it. A special ceremony in the middle of an ICC World Cup. Who does that? The BCCI, because of their shoddy mismanagement, they are relying on this to ensure that, okay, there are a lot of views, there are a lot of revenue generated. But even in the India-Pakistan game, you looked at it, there might have been 80 to 90,000 people, but still you are a good 10 to 20,000 short. So yet, despite all that, Mickey Arthur is kind of right in stating that it seemed like a BCCI event. But still, I didn't hear Dil Pakistan coming through the mics too often. Why? Why on earth would you want to use this as an excuse to hide your colossal failure with bat, ball and field? Pakistan, whenever you have to look at it, they have always faltered when it comes with the bat and also when it comes to fielding against India. And that is why you are 0-8 down. And this is the reason why he gives a caveat. He realizes that he's made a blunder and he stated, I won't use this as an excuse. then why did he have to mention the above statement then? This is the problem that is there at this point in time, because what was the major factor? 8 for 36. That was the prime reason you lost. Apart from that, your bowling never stood a chance when Rohit Sharma was hitting you for a 6. Use that as a valid excuse. People will still take it. But this particular statement, I didn't hear Dil Dil Pakistan. Really? Okay, next time if India goes to Pakistan for the ICC Champions Trophy, let them play Vande Mataram, let them keep on playing all the Indian patriotic songs in Pakistan. How do the Pakistani fans react on that? We shall see. But for this moment, yet again, Mickey Arthur, despite not being a Pakistani, is doing Pakistan-like things, giving excuses which are absolutely bizarre, which are vague. And that is the reason why, if there is an even bigger embarrassment than the 7-wicket win or the loss that has happened, it is these particular statements, especially the last point. I didn't hear Dil Dil Pakistan enough. Out of 90,000, even 10,000 were not from Pakistan. How could you give them visas at a time when there are heightened political tensions? And that's why the first point, I agree. It didn't look like an ICC event. It was blatant marketing strategy to prop up a so-called rivalry. This rivalry, ODI rivalry that too, and whether I had mentioned semi-minnows in the previous live that I had done, look at the ODI sample size. You may have lost once, you may have lost twice in 10 years to them. But that doesn't mean that you can come up with these kind of excuses. It's a statement that is vague, bordering on the bizarre. When I say bordering, and in Pakistan, it's a very sensitive issue at this point in time. So, beating Netherlands and Sri Lanka, we were all drawn into the smoke screen that Pakistan could potentially cause you trouble. In a sense, it was never really a contest. We were all saying 8-0, 8-0, 8-0. It's proven to be true. It's happened. 8-0 India. Pakistan have to wait 4 more years, or by luck or by sheer Kudrat ka Nizam, if they get through to the semis of the final and they meet India, then and only then that can happen. So thank you so much folks for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on Sports Today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Download the Sports Today app for all the latest information that you need for English and Hindi. Bye-bye.